Hello everybody, this is I, Commodore Urban, and welcome to the first video of the new year, 2019. Hallelujah everyone. First video of the year! So what is the first video of the year going to be about? Well, if you see my 2018 year-end review video, I actually talked about doing a review / operating video of the Hornby Thomas the Tank Engine and Friends Thomas passenger electric trains that I got for Christmas, which I've done an unboxing video for, but I've never done a review operating video. So that's what we are going to be doing. So here it is. Da 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 da. The Thomas passenger electric train set by Hornby. I actually remembered having this as a kid and I fucking loved it. I absolutely loved it. Even though I wanted the Thomas and Percy sets, what I really wanted, but this is what I got. I still fucking loved it though. Cause it was Thomas the Tank Engine. Yay, and it's Hornby. I love Hornby trains. I think they're so fucking well made. Even though they're European, but I think that Hornby made some great freaking trains. So on the front of the box, like I already did in my unboxing video, the front of the box shows a diagram of the track plan. Shows you Thomas and his two coaches. Has this real beautiful picture of Thomas running at full speed. In the corner says it's electric. And there's a cautionary note on the top. On the top of the box, we have all this legal shit. Made in England by Hornby and Hobbies Limited. Imported and distributed by Eurorail's model importers. And a bunch of warning shit. And there's a real nice picture of Thomas, but it looks like it's been marked on. This side of the box shows what the containments are and complete with power unit for operation, the loop of track, your barcode. And on this side here you have a beautiful image of the logo, or the original logo, not the stupid Thomas and Friends logo, the original logo. And you got Thomas, Annie, and Clarabelle. And on this side here, you just have more of the legal shit. And right here you have the original price tag from Sattler's Train for $99.95. So back in the late 90s, this train set here, this was a $100 train set. Gee, wow. It's a lot of money back in the 90s. And my mother bought this for me. My mother bought me one of these. And I got this one. This one isn't my original one, but I have one just like it. I actually had all this at one time. I'm thinking about getting all that again and then some. Then again, it's going to be fucking hard to get all that shit though, because Hornby, I heard, has quit making Thomas the Tank Engine and stuff. And their range, so that's going to be about damn near impossible and expensive to get. But, here we go. On to the review here. Included is a set of instructions that show you how to put together and operate the thing. And that thing is a track clip. I'll explain a little bit more about that later, why I think it's so fucking ingenious. And this warranty from Euro models, or Eurorail models. See right here, Thomas warranty, 1999. I remember getting one in 97, so. And you see, here's the loop of track. Pretty small little loop of track. You got this ingenious little device called a power clip. Now underneath the Hornby track, there are two areas underneath each section of track. It's got these little holes in it, if I can find it. Right here. There's these little holes underneath the track, and this thing just slides up underneath in those holes. So these little contacts touch the bottom of the rails, and so it powers the loop of track. That is really fucking ingenious. I don't know why any other model train companies have done this. This is fucking ingenious as hell. And I have to give thumbs up to Hornby for that shit. And then there's the US compatible transformer, which I've got it plugged into the wall already. Now let's review the main pieces of the set. Here's Thomas the tank engine. He is based on the London and Brighton South Coast Railway E2 class tank engine. As you can tell by his body shape, there are a few things wrong with his design, including the back end of his buffers, going downward like this, because the actual model of Thomas, if I had an actual model of Thomas anywhere, actually I do, hang on just a moment. Here we go. Here's my Earl Goldrill Thomas. Do you see how it comes down like this, but then see, it goes up like that? That's what Thomas looked like in actuality. This model has the old design of the actual E2 tank engine, which was not changed over. He's got the wheel splashers, extended side tanks. But one thing I really was upset about when I got it out of the package was on the front box, he has brake pipes. The model has the hole for the brake pipe, but no brake pipe. Another thing I didn't like, the running boards are blue. They're supposed to be white. But one thing I did really like about this model, brass whistles. That's a nice touch. And unlike the newer Hornby Thomas models that people complain about because they're missing this one little thing, mine has the traction tires. So yay, mine can pull a shit ton of stuff. Let's set him. There's a comparison of the two engines. Hornby Thomas, Earl Goldrill Thomas. Hey guys. Okay, here's the coaches. Here's Annie. Her standard, oh, sad face. She's just a standard little coach like Hornby has, like the little branch line coaches. But in actuality, Annie and Clarabelle in the Railway Series was not this type of coach exactly. They were actually bigger coaches. But not a bad looking model. Plastic wheels, which are shit. But I like the white lining on them. Nice touch. But someone actually said in another review of this set that the Hornby, Annie, and Clarabelle are ugly, and I have to admit they are ugly as fuck. So I have to agree with them. I would rather have the Bochnum, Annie, and Clarabelle running behind the Hornby Thomas. There's the Bochnum Clarabelle, or not Bochnum Clarabelle, fuck. I'm talking about Bochnum now. I don't have any. Hornby Clarabelle. See, there's her face. And she's wrong too, because she's supposed to be a brake coach, and it's supposed to be a little bit longer than Annie. But everyone that's ever made Clarabelle always used the same dies from Annie to make Clarabelle. The only person that ever got it right was Tomix with theirs. Their Clarabelle is correct. So yeah, just a standard little four-wheel coach, plastic wheels. So now let's go ahead and get it on the track and run this. There's Thomas. There's Annie. Make sure I face him in the right direction. Because if I don't, I bet some Thomas fan will get mad at me like, you didn't face him in the right fucking direction. Well, I'm sorry. Okay. Clarabelle's facing the right way. Annie's facing the right way. Thomas facing the right way. Alright, let's go ahead and give Thomas some juice. Oh my god, wow, that's amazing. I just barely turned the transformer on. And look how nice that is. That's a nice slow creep. Look at that. Holy shit, that is amazing. For a train that's over 20 years old, that's a fucking good performance, guys. Fucking grade A performance. Let's kick him up now a notch and watch him run. I actually really enjoyed this train set. When I first got this as a kid, I fucking fell in love with it. I ran the shit out of it until the winds of time made me lose it. But since I got another one, there's a few things I can find faults with, like with Thomas, having the blue running boards and not having the brake pipes and shit, but that's easily fixed. But I do love this model, though. I don't really like Annie and Clarabelle so much. They're kind of fucking ugly. But, you know, it's Hornby. It's a classic. It's an amazing train set. So, I don't really have much to complain about it. Another thing I really do have to complain about, though, is the small little bit of track you got. It's good track. Hornby track is good. I think it's second or third rated, I'm not sure. And a lot of people don't know this. And I didn't know it either, but a lot of people mistaken this for HO. This is not HO, this is double O. This is a European scale. Double O is European. It's similar to HO, except this is a tiny, tiny, tiny bit bigger. Now let's go ahead and put this right. Let's go ahead and stick this right here. Stop Thomas. Alright. And there you have it, guys. That is the Hornby Thomas the Tank Engine and Friends Thomas Passenger Electric Train Set. I will give this set 5 out of 5 because this is, to me, this is like a time machine for me back in time, taking me back to when I was a child. Like I said, I love Thomas, and I'm not a real big fan of Annie Clarabelle, but I can deal with it. It looks good. I just don't like the lip of track. It's too small. But I have HO track over there, so I can add to it and make it bigger. It's no big deal. Next set I want to get the Bochnum Thomas set and do a comparison of it. So yeah, I might do that sometime later in the future. So there you have it, guys. There's my review of the Hornby Thomas the Tank Engine and Friends Thomas Passenger Electric Train Set. Hope you guys like it. It is my first video of the new year. So if you do, give it a thumbs up. If you have any questions or comments, leave them down in the comment section down below. And let me know what you think. Until next time, this is your friend Comet Urban saying, let the track be clear ahead for you, and full steam ahead. And God bless.